For me, my favorite sprint stage was Sam Bennett's win on the racetrack in Imola. This race seemed to have everything. It had torrential rain, really bad weather, which we tend to get a lot, especially in the first couple weeks of the Giro d'Italia. It had Matej Mohoric on just an all-out breakaway, a winding, twisting descent, and then a really unconventional sprint win from Sam Bennett. He launched from almost 400 meters out and just blew everyone's doors off. Just a really exciting and unconventional sprint win from Bennett.
Yeah, this Giro d'Italia was really the birth of the Sam Bennett that we all know and love now. Prior to the 2018 Giro d'Italia, he had only really won a stage of Paris-Nice at the World Tour level. He had been on the Bora program for a long time, well before they took on Peter Sagan and went World Tour. And he had a little bit of a slow development as a sprinter. He started winning in his mid to late 20s. You think about a rider like Fernando Gaviria, who he burst onto the scene at like 19, taking on Cavendish. So different development. So I guess I'm kind of skipping ahead. Sam Bennett is my breakout star performer for the 2018 Giro d'Italia. We're going to get into why in a little bit, but my favorite sprint win was the sprint finish in Rome. The Giro d'Italia in 2018, they decided to do a Champs-Élysées Tour de France style stage 21 finale to the race. They took the riders on a circuit around Rome. The GC favorites decided to neutralize themselves 3 laps into the race and leave it to the sprinters to duke it out. And what we saw was a really, really intense battle between the Bora Hansgrohe lead-out train and the Deceuninck Quickstep team. It looked like Deceuninck Quickstep had strong-armed Bora out of the way and were going to set up Elia Viviani for the final stage win. And Matej Mohoric just comes charging out of nowhere, trying to lead out Nicolo Bonifazio. Mohoric was on a tear this Giro d'Italia. He was so strong. But Bonifazio, poor guy, he gets completely bullied out of the way by Viviani and Sam Bennett. Ends up spending so much time in the wind that I don't even think that he even finished in the top 20. And Sam Bennett comes around Elia Viviani and the Deceuninck Quickstep train so fast. There's nothing Viviani could do about it. He just put his head down 10 meters before the line. And Sam Bennett completed a hat trick of sprint victories at the year's Giro d'Italia.
I still maintain to this day that Elia Viviani picked the wrong bike for this sprint finish. It seems like only at the Giro d'Italia would they hold a sprint finish on really rough cobblestones. Viviani's bike is bouncing all over the place. It looked like he was in a gear that was a little bit too easy. And he was also riding a Specialized Venge, where Sam Bennett chose to ride the Specialized Tarmac, a little bit more forgiving, perhaps a little bit less aerodynamic, but he had his wheels on the ground where Viviani just couldn't get traction.